Hello guys and welcome back to Starsector. I have finally decided and today we'll get out there and see what we can find. First things first, I will need to buy a Phaeton. I will need something that will carry the extra fuel I need as well as any extra fuel I will actually find. And yep, there's a Phaeton on the market. I'm gonna buy this one. I'm also gonna need another Colossus just for carrying everything else I'm gonna find, because I really want to make sure I don't have an issue with the storage space. I don't want to leave anything behind. And also I am going to go and buy this Falcon here. I do need more firepower in my ships, and I also have an officer which is sitting in a lasher, which I'm going to move him over to the hammerhead I'm currently inhabiting. I'm going to move myself over to the Falcon. And I have to get all these ships sorted out, and then we can probably head out. If I'm not mistaken, there is a bounty. Yeah, this was it. A pretty cheap bounty that I'm interested in, at the very least, getting back in the swing of things with. I don't want to go straight out on something that may kill me. And we'll see how that goes. Let's start doing some refits. I think I mentioned in another episode why I use something like light mortars, cheap OP long range guns in my ships, just because they can keep those frigates away just a bit further, because the frigates know I have weapons with range and they don't close in as much. Okay, let's see how we're gonna set up this Falcon. It's been quite a long while since I've sat in one of these. Yeah, I really wanted to find some more heavy maulers, but I just haven't been striking upon them, and I haven't been really looking specifically for them in shops, but I really should have apparently. Wow, this weapon flux per second. Yeah, I'm sure this is completely unsustainable. Or maybe. I'm trying to go with something that's extremely hard hitting on armor here. And I'm probably gonna get expanded missile racks for the sabots. Sabots still are one of the best ways to drop shields right now, but I'm actually trying to see if I have enough battle coherence, you know, staying power in battle with expanded missile racks, with sabots, to be able to actually make use of all the armor destroying possibilities I have here. Okay, let's do a quick simulation and see how this works. Forgot about the sabots, right? Let's try that again. I was focusing on the range. Apparently pulse lasers and IR pulse lasers are kind of a bit short range compared to the rail guns I had on the Hammerhead. No, this is way too flux hungry. Okay, thing is, apparently the IR pulse laser is a bit more efficient than the pulse laser themselves. I may replace the pulse lasers with something. I don't remember how good the Ion Beam was back when, but it has a much greater range, even though it only throws away soft flux. As in, it doesn't create a little line on the hard flux line to keep the damage on the ship per se, on the shield, to force it into an overload. The problems that ion beams used to have, if I'm not mistaken, is that they had extremely low turning radius, turning speed per turret once they were shooting. So that might be a problem on a maneuverable ship like this, but we'll see in a bit of a sim. Yeah, I'm just annoyed I don't have more heavy mortars or autocannons so I can freely swap them out. I am thinking of maybe getting back the heavy autocannons from this and using these slots for hammer torpedoes, but just don't have enough to make the fits. Also, I think I am... Oh, yeah. Right, let's try this again, because I didn't have my character on the ship, and when you do sim, it uses your character, if I'm not mistaken, plus the combat readiness you have set up here. So let's try this again. Because, oh yeah, definitely, look, flux per second dropped from 1200 something to 1083. So I'm sure this is an improvement. Let's get back what I had here, pulse lasers. So basically all my skills were not applying. So yeah, you can understand what a level 37 combat focused character can do to a ship. You just have a side-by-side comparison just now. Oh wait, no, also I was mistaken. Yeah, I had the lower weapon flux because there are no skills to affect weapon flux. I had the lower weapon flux because I was using the ions, not the pulse lasers. However, apparently I'm doing pretty well. Because I didn't have that big of an issue with flux. It wasn't as great as I might have wanted, but still entirely fine. Although I might actually want to move a bit more from vents to capacitors to give me more staying power, especially against stuff like starbases. Also, what I did just now, I made sure that I can switch to a weapon group like the 2, right? And I have just enough flux per second damage, flux per second use, that I can reasonably not have that staggering effect, because usually when you don't have enough flux, you fire the first weapon that's the lowest flux use, ending up with weapons that use more flux, never getting to fire because you're almost at the limit, you know. So with this I should be able to fire a steady complement of damage at the end. Okay, that being said, I think we are ready to go. Let's repair all the ship. Let's get some a lot of supplies, because I will want to do surveying if I'm going out there, and get some more crew. There we go, now we have an actual fleet. And I was gonna check the phase lenses that I just picked up. I wasn't seeing them because I probably didn't scroll all the way down here. Actually, I'm wondering if the damage shown for the phase lance, 1250, counts as one burst of damage, because if that's so, it will just shred through absolutely anything due to its higher numbers, like a torpedo. But I'm pretty sure it just does it in bursts over time, I guess. Let's just give it a shot for a second and then we can start heading out. Didn't exactly go as I expected, but I got what I wanted out of this. These aren't horrible. And actually, I think for the sake of efficiency, flux efficiency, I may just get heavy mortars. I don't rely on the range all that much, and in this particular case I think I can waste the damage penetration of the heavy mauler. It's not that much more anyway. And I will more than make up with the phase lances, I guess, in our penetration. And actually, in that case, I can totally set these up on the same weapon group. Anyways, I think for reals we are done here. I put on hardened shields and I lowered my flux capacity. This drops my my shield flux per damage down to, with skills, to 0.48, which is quite flux efficient shielding. So basically I can take more damage on my shield for less flux. And I think this is it. I'm gonna stick with this for the fair bit, unless I find an Odyssey. Then if I find an Odyssey, this gets replaced instantly. But let's get out there. So, personal bounty, Winters Parsons. Okay, it's the actual constellation. Let's check intel again. She's going to be hiding out near an ice giant in a system with a giant primary star in the marathon. Giant primary star, ice giant. Show a map. Blue giant, red dwarf, red giant. I'm unsure if it specifies giant like this with the actual name, but if it's gonna be an ice planet, I think it's a blue giant. So we're just gonna check this out, laying course, and head out, finally. Yeah, let's try staying away from salvaging fleets. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus Christ, that was bad. Oh, hello. We found a remnant system. Danger level high. I'm totally not ready for danger level high. This is end game level fleets. But I think this will get put in my intel. Yeah, it will get put in my intel, so I don't have to write it down on a piece of paper. Also, I have absolutely, entirely and gravely underestimated my fuel use. Why do I use so much fuel? Okay, I got another two ships, but still, if the only ship costed around 300-400, I wasn't paying attention because I just ballparked that I have enough. Well, where is the trip there and the trip back I'm gonna get from killing this fleet. Oh, this is not great. But I think this is the ice giant that I was supposed to be looking for, but still this is not okay. And this would be entirely bad if they didn't spawn, or if I'm somehow in the wrong system, although I'm kind of sure I'm not. Thing is, I'm already considering maybe raiding that remnant system on the way back for fuel. It's not gonna be easy, but it's better than dying out here. Although it's pretty obvious I'm in the wrong system or right. Okay, I'm gonna give up on this because if I were to go check Bell, this red giant, which maybe contained another frozen giant, it's only gonna be a one-way trip. If there's nothing here, I will be left stranded without fuel. And right now I have, I think, 80 something fuel, 78 fuel. 78 fuel, if I'm a bit lucky. Yeah, exactly 78 fuel gets me back to Kardashev. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can raid Kardashev for enough fuel to get back home. And this is how fun starts. I'm also gonna use the fringe point to get out, because that would put me a bit closer. On the campaign map, which may allow me to actually get there with enough fuel and not have to drift without fuel to the star draw. Okay, hello. Ah, Right. Because most likely have a larger fleet than they have. And this was my first contact with the Remnant in this campaign. I'm wondering if there's anything more here. Okay then, and so it begins. Okay, let's see if this is a horrible, horrible mistake. I've completely forgotten what the Remnant ships actually do. Oh, so I lost the wolf, right? Ugh, not pleasant. I'm really pushing with the salvaging so I can get a lot more fuel. I have 190, which I think is not enough to get me to the nearest core world. Let's see. Nope. Need just a bit more. Oh, nope, I am not doing that. Yeah, not that either. Okay then, that was a bit stressful. Let's see if we can find something more here and then just get out. Thank God for 20 burn speed. Okay, thankfully with the amount of fuel I have now, is just enough to get me on a one-way trip back to core worlds. So, okay, we are out of the horrible area of dying alone and wasting and having my entire fleet get blown up in this dead end of space. Now I can actually get back on track and see if I can survey all the planets around here. Might as well if I'm here, right? Oh. I think those are the same fleet. Nope, those are not the same fleets. And yeah, I think I just summoned reinforcements. And I think I'm unable to get away from these guys. Also, what I did just there, I made sure I was at full speed, so I don't slow down by clicking on the thing. I click beyond it, so my fleet will travel at full speed, but clicking on the actual ship when I'm done with it, on the derelict, brought me right into the exploration, assess, salvage, etc. But when I exit this, I will exit at full speed. Ish. Still lowered the time it took me to actually stop. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna risk surveying that world, and I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna return here once I have a bit of a stronger fleet. Okay, let's see what's on my way home. So I have Elnar and Gamma Atacama. I'm gonna probably have to go through them anyway. So might as well just pass through, see if there's any more warning beacons, maybe something in less of danger rating so I can actually do them. though I still will mourn the loss of that one single wolf. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, on the bright side, warning beacon, which is yellow, right? So I think this is easier than the red one. Let's just double check we're not burning fuel uselessly. Right, speed 84 SUs a second, so I can catch up to it. Although I'm not sure if it will be needed. Oh, right, I forgot maneuvering jets actually give you a speed boost. Well, useful. For some reason I thought that it just did more maneuverability for your ship, not also speed. Beep boop. Yeah, I'm unsure if I should take this fight. It's gonna be a bit easier than the fights before, but I'm not sure if I wanna take the losses on them. Oh wow, sure, but I really am not gonna take this on right now. fine. I think this should be fine. But actually, I've seen we've been doing this for an hour and 4 minutes by this point. So thank you for watching. Wanna see the outcome of this battle in the next episode, and hopefully get back to the core worlds. Although this is not going entirely horrible, I've gotten really decent fuel back from 2. I have enough supplies, maybe a bit more after killing this, and we may just sort around the systems for a while before returning. But we'll see. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.